From keeping coronavirus vaccines cold in tropical temperatures to ensuring they reach remote islands, a top drug distributor is gearing up for major challenges in shipping shots across Asia. Only a few countries in the region, which has generally not been as badly affected by COVID-19 as many parts of the West, have started inoculation drives in earnest. One of Asia's biggest is Zuellig Pharma, which has about 85 warehouses across the region that can store vaccines at ultra-cold temperatures and a well-developed distribution network. A paramount importance is cold chain storage, ensuring vaccines are kept at low temperatures while being produced, flown overseas, stored in warehouses, and sent to hospitals and doctors' offices. Watch this.
Cold chain storage for vaccines is extremely important first and foremost, for patient safety. So we really want to make sure we keep cold chain integrity to guarantee product stability and product efficacy to preserve the patient safety. Most of the vaccines need to have a cold chain around 2 to 8 degrees. So if we go outside those boundaries, if it gets frozen, it goes more than 8 degrees, we take the vaccine out of the cold chain and usually it is destroyed. So we cannot administer vaccines that have been outside of the cold chain. For instance, for example, one of the steps we take when vaccines arrive here in the country, we open the box and we check the temperature controller, and then we measure that, we download that on the computer to make sure we can do audits later on if we see there's something that went wrong. In Asia, we have the same in Korea. Suddenly we have a power cut, we think there's never, but there is. So every single cold room, the cold rooms we have here as well, we have 2 backup generators. So we're on the normal power grid, then we have a first generator that kicks in automatically, all that is automated, and then we have a backup for the first generator as well. So in every single cold room we have double backup of our cold room.
But campaigns are expected to be ratcheted up in the coming months, and distributors will face a major test. This is particularly tricky in some countries such as the Philippines, Indonesia, and Cambodia, where temperatures often soar above 30 degrees Celsius or about 86 Fahrenheit. The Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine needs to be stored at minus 70 degrees Celsius, and once thawed for use, can be kept at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius for 5 days. Meanwhile, U.S. firm Moderna's shot is stored at minus 20 degrees Celsius, and those of Chinese company Sinovac at 2 to 8 degrees.